Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive Next. Today we've got something special for you. We're diving deep into the brand new 2026 Kawasaki KL 500, an adventure machine that promises to combine rally-style looks with accessible performance, whether you're commuting, touring, or venturing off pavement. So let's get into it. From the moment you fire it up to the ride and everything in between, from the moment you walk up to the KL 500 you get a sense of its purposeful design. The front end is bold, a tall windscreen, rally-inspired front cowl, LED lighting front and back, and that unmistakable 21-inch front wheel giving it the off-road stance. For the new model, Kawasaki emphasizes a rally-style design that is a prime example of functional beauty both on and off pavement. Kawasaki 1. Up close you'll notice the high-mounted fuel tank, 16 liters, the slim bodywork around it for flexibility when standing on the pegs, and the wire-spoke 21A³ front and 17A³ rear wheels giving the machine true adventure credentials. Kawasaki Europe 2. When you walk around to the side you'll appreciate how the footpegs, seat, and handlebars are all arranged for an upright, mobile riding position. Whether you're sitting or standing, the bodywork is compact yet purposeful. On the back the tail is simple and rugged, with the rear wheel partly exposed, a practical rear rack option, and a clear view of the dual-purpose nature of the bike, as comfortable on asphalt as on gravel. So let's begin by talking about the exterior, starting with the front. When focusing on the front of the KL 500 you're immediately drawn in by the tall windscreen, which is 3-position adjustable, giving a choice between visibility and wind protection depending on your ride. Kawasaki Europe 2. The front cowl rises sharply, with clear plastic panels that are both functional and stylistic. The headlight assembly is compact yet modern, combining aggression with practicality. The large 300mm front disc brake, 2-piston caliper, and selective ABS for off-road use give confidence that this bike is serious, not just for show. Revzilla 3. The 21-inch front wheel shod with an IRC 410 tires designed with gravel and dirt in mind, not just smooth tarmac. The front suspension is a kid cartridge type inverted fork with 210mm travel, so you know this machine is built for more than just pavement. Kawasaki Europe 2. In short, the front says go anywhere, and it looks the part. Turning to the side view, what stands out is the trellis frame made of high-tensile steel and the fact the engine serves as a stressed member, helping keep weight down while maintaining rigidity. Bennett Spike Social Membership 4. The seat height is around 860mm, approximately 33.8 A³, so while it's higher than a typical street bike, it's in line with adventure bikes of this class. Bennett Spike Social Membership 4. The fuel tank is 16 liters, small compared with some big tourers, but designed for agility and decent range given the engine and chassis. Kawasaki Europe 2. The side profile also reveals the dual purpose. You have a comfortable setup for seated riding, but enough clearance, narrow bodywork and proper ergonomics for standing and shifting weight when you hit the dirt. The foot pegs are placed with off-road mobility in mind. Also visible, disc at the rear, and the chain drive, a simplicity done right for an adventure. It's not just rugged, it's clever. On the back, you'll notice how the tail is relatively minimal but functional. There's a carry rack option for luggage, a clear LED rear light and indicators, and the combination of the 17A³ rear wheel with a 140/70/17 IRC 410 tire gives good grip on tarmac and enough width to handle loose surfaces. Revzilla 3. The skid plate underneath, especially in the SAE version, hints at the machine's off-road ambition. On the same model you also get metal reinforced handguards and a larger windscreen, making it even better suited to longer, tougher rides. Kawasaki UK 5. From behind, you realize this bike isn't just styled like an adventuria, it's equipped for it. Step in and let's talk about the interior, or in a motorcycle context, the cockpit and ergonomics. The seating position is upright with a wide fat bar handlebar giving good leverage. Kawasaki describes a relaxed, upright riding position that supports both everyday and adventure use. Kawasaki Europe 2. The seat is well cushioned and the ErgoFit options, such as low front seat, low passenger seat, allow the bike to adapt to different rider sizes or styles. Kawasaki UK 5. Instrumentation is modern. The base version has an LCD display with smartphone connectivity, eco-riding indicator, while the SAE version steps it up with a full TFT screen, LED indicators, handguards and more. Bennett Spike Social Membership 4. Switchgear quality feels premium. The grip and lever feel are refined thanks to the assist slipper clutch which reduces hand lever load and smooths downshifts. Kawasaki Europe 2. There's also a 3-position adjustable windshield, which lets you tailor wind and weather protection, especially handy on long rides or open roads. In short, the interior, cockpit, is clean, purposeful, rider-friendly, and built for versatility. Now let's move on to performance, and this is where the KL 500 shows its character. The heart of the machine is the 451cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, the same basic architecture found in the Ninja 500 and other models in the Kawasaki range. Motorcycle 6, in Europe it's designed to comply with A2 license restrictions, so around 47 horsepower max, making it ideal for beginner to intermediate adventure riders. Bennett Spike Social Membership 4, the engine features fuel injection, assist slipper clutch, and is mated to a 6-speed gearbox and chain drive. Because it's adapted for adventure use, Kawasaki has tuned the engine to provide strong low and mid-range torque rather than simply chasing top speed. Motorcycle 6, the chassis with 210mm front travel and 200mm rear travel, plus the 2117 wheel combo, mean that off-road handling is built in, not just tacked on. Kawasaki Europe 2, braking is handled via a large 300mm front disc, 2-piston caliper, and a 230mm rear disc with 2-piston caliper, both featuring selectable ABS so you can turn off rear or full ABS when appropriate, depending on jurisdiction. For terrain, Revzilla 3, the result is a bike that handles nicely in the city, is comfortable on the highway, and is capable of light off-road. Perfect for mixed-use riders who don't want a dedicated dual sport but something more adventure-oriented. On the road it feels lively yet manageable. Off the pavement the suspension, ergonomics, and wheels give you confidence. If I were to summarize performance in one phrase, agile enough to enjoy, rugged enough to trust. Now, let's talk prices. Pricing is always important for you, the rider, so here's the current picture. In the US market the base model KL 500 ABS is listed at US $6,599, while the upgraded KL 500 SE is around US $7,499. Revzilla 3, in the UK market estimates put it around £6,000 for the base, with the SE version perhaps just above £6,500. Bennett Spike Social Membership 4, European pricing is still being finalized but early listings suggest a figure in the region of $5,931. Faster Wheeler 7, given exchange rates, taxes, and local market variations, you can expect slightly higher pricing in the EU than the base US number. Given what you get: a adventure-capable chassis, usable engine, modern kit, that's quite competitive in the adventure bike segment. When you factor in accessory packages too, luggage, heated grips, USB-C sockets, skid plates, that adds real value. So, wrapping it all together, my honest verdict on the 2026 KL 500 is that it's one of the most compelling entry adventure motorcycles right now. It hits that sweet spot of capability, style, affordability and versatility. If you're someone who wants one bike to do city commuting, weekend touring, and the occasional dirt track, this could be it. The ergonomics are great, the engine is friendly but with enough character, the build quality feels solid, and the brand name of Kawasaki means reliability and after-sales should be strong. There are a few caveats. If you're after pure high-speed touring or hardcore off-road, there are more specialized machines beyond this. The seat height is relatively tall, which may present a challenge for shorter riders. And the fuel tank, at 16 liters, means you'll want to plan your stops on longer trips. But those are minor trade-offs for what you get. For the channel Drive Next audience, those of you who love motorcycles, riding passion, real-world usability, I'd say the KL 500 is highly recommended. It offers adventure without the intimidation, and practicality without dullness. Thanks for watching this in-depth review of the 2026 Kawasaki KL 500. If you liked the video, please hit like, subscribe to Drive Next, and leave a comment. Would you pick this bike for your next adventure, and what kind of riding would you do with it? We'll see you on the next idea. Ride safe, and keep exploring.